Hello guys, in today's video I need to pay attention. I need to come back from Star Wars trilogy to my native planet Earth and pay some attention to some problems that are going on Earth, try to give some solution. I really can't help it. I cannot see this situation in Ukraine. First, you need to know that I'm not against Russians and I'm also not against Ukrainians. What I'm against here is I'm against casualties from both sides. Russians, I'm against casualties on the Russian side. I am against casualties on Ukrainian side. So, what I'm trying to do here is I want to give some advice how this situation hopefully should stop. I come from city which is cradle of world conflicts before many centuries and even today. I come from Kosovo. It's exactly complex situation like Ukraine. In Kosovo lives three different types of people and also different religions. In Kosovo you have Albanians, which are mostly Muslims. You have Serbs, which are Christians, and you also have Catholics, and you also have communists. No religions. So okay. I need to also mention and thank to my parents because thanks to them I managed to be a biggest scoundrel in my city because both my parents was highly educated. My father was professor of mathematics. My mother was professor of biology. So my life was quite okay. So this actually helped me to be not to worry about anything, just go and hang around the city and investigate all the scenarios, all the mentality of different people in the city. So, saying that means I knew all thieves in my city, I knew all criminals in my city, I knew all businessmen in my city, I knew all good people in my city. So, let's come to the point what I want to share. I need to come back again. I'm not against Ukrainians. I'm not against Russians. What I'm against is I'm against casualties from both sides. So I'm going to share one moment of my life which hopefully will help this situation because my hometown, my life, and this situation is quite similar, complex like Ukraine situation. Okay, saying all that, in my city there was a conflict between Serbs, Albanians. This was year 1993. Still Yugoslavia, no republic breakout yet. So Kosovo was one of the most tension and the most problematic region in Yugoslavia, and also it was a very devastating war. So let me share one moment which hopefully will help situation in Ukraine, and that's the thing is I am Albanian, but my parents was quite educated and they was well off, so they sent me to a more sophisticated school, which was Serbian school. So I went, like you can say, my enemy school. So I was Albanian. I went to a Serb school, but don't forget, I knew entire situation, what's going on in the city, because, like I said, I was the biggest scoundrel in my city. So what's happened one day? In my class, my classmates was all Serbs. So in my class there was 25 girls, 5 males. And what happened is, during one of the class breaks, one of my classmate friend, my school friend, college friend, he get into trouble with one Albanian gangster. This gangster was okay, mid-class dangerous guy. But what was bad situation about this gangster, he knew all top gangsters in the city. So what's happening? My Serbian friend, schoolmate, he didn't know all these things because he was a very good student. He never spent time going in the streets, so he didn't know a street life. So he get into trouble. He came to some conflict with this Albanian guy, and he think that this guy is just some kind of a random guy. So he start to fight with this guy. When I saw what's going on and with who he's making a problem, I caught my friend, which was he was Serb and I am Albanian. Don't forget this. We are like different levels. Same like Russian going together in school with Ukrainian. So he was an arrogant bugger, my schoolmate. My point here is, I want to say now first, before I share this story. Are you willing to be merciful to your enemies in order to prevent bloodshed? So this is what I'm going to share with you. When I saw this conflict between my schoolmate and this gangster Albanian guy, I immediately caught my friend for hand and pulled him over, and I knew this Albanian guy because, like I said, I was a scoundrel, so I knew everybody in the city. So I said to this another guy, sorry, I apologize, just give me 2 minutes, I talk to this guy, later we talk. So he was like very rough, wow, there's no talk on, we need to settle this. So I say, look, just in appreciation of our friendship, you know me, I know you, just give me 2 minutes, I talk to this guy. So I pulled my friend and I told him, listen carefully. Just don't do anything. Just go home now, please. I take responsibility on me. I will explain to you everything tomorrow. I will be the coward taking all the whatever nonsense happened here. So now, please, you just go home and let me talk to this guy, and I will explain tomorrow. So, okay, my friend agreed. He went home. I talked to this guy, Albanian gangster. So what's happened? We are going to school tomorrow, and this Albanian gangster is coming, waiting for us in front of the school with another 50 the worst type of gangsters in the city. So they are waiting for us, and now they want to beat us, and we was like 5 of my friends and they are 50. So what's happening now? I knew the rules and regulations in underground laws. So before the fight started, we will lose this fight definitely. They was all armed with different kind of sticks. Some stupid guys, they have knives. They are 50 and we are only 5. So before we came to the conflict, to the contact, I just went first and I said, look, do you dare to fight with me alone? I'm inviting you for a fair fight in front of everybody to see. Do you dare to fight with me in front of all these people? And who is winner? We settle this between you and me. Remember, the guy that I invited to fight, he was 1 head taller than me. But in my mind, I say like, it's better I get beaten by this guy, 1 guy, than I be beaten from these 50 guys. So all of them, like, they was like stunned, like, huh? This guy's so small. Look at our friend, he's like 1 head taller and he's older. Oh, this is going to be fun to watch. Oh yeah, definitely he accept. All of them they also agree because they start laughing. They have now opportunities to see a nice humiliating show. Never mind. I'm not going to say what's happened. It's just that, but I can say maybe one day my classmates will share the story who beat who. But what I'm trying to say here, I'm not going to say what happened, who beat who. But what I'm going to say here is, are you people willing to sacrifice yourself to save your enemy and to save your friend? This is solution that must take place in Ukraine. So everybody need to stop and sacrifice himself first to stop the problem. Because if I have pretended stupid, so just let this fight happen, I'm going to tell you what will happen. First, most probably, my schoolmate will die. Then after that, because he was Serb, and in that time, Kosovo was occupied by much more sophisticated Serbian army at that time. If he was dead, all of these gangsters also will be dead. So, in order all these things not to happen, I decided to sacrifice myself to stop these casualties. This is scenario what need to be happen in Ukraine. All of parties need to sacrifice in order to stop conflict and casualties. Thank you for watching, guys. Let's go back to Star Wars again and see you in my next video.